So today, it is our first mission. Well, together. I hope you can prove that I made a good choice, as we may face a dangerous villain today. Intel has just been passed to me that there is activity from the League of Villains. They may be planning an attack on UA. But that's not where we're going today, nor is it something that will happen immediately. Fortunately or not, they require some preparation before they can take out UA's defense system properly. While it may seem like last time, those years back, Shigaraki made mincemeat of the system, it was not so simple. That's more for the honest individuals that the outer layer is kept. The real meat of the defenses is inside. Though it was peculiar that they managed to infiltrate during the middle of class at one time. But I think they've since learned that's too high risk. If I've learned one thing from facing Shigaraki all these years, it's that he doesn't very much like risks. He wants to take an easy victory, and he's quite spoiled. So, you as my sidekick, I hope you don't mind. What I want you to do is to follow me. We're going undercover to a bar that's thought to be one of the villains' hideouts. We're going to look rough and tough, so I hope you're ready for that. No, it won't be any fighting if we're lucky, but if we're not, well, then we get out of there as soon as possible. The last thing I want to do is have you hurt on your first mission. So, do you have any questions? Yes, there will be several chances of danger if they notice my hair, which is why we're going to a professional who has a quirk that's ever so useful for infiltration. The specialist will give us ways to look completely different. Now, what I need to do is change my way of speaking, of course, as do you, though you're much less known, so frankly, you could probably get away with your normal voice. In any case, don't worry about it. Things are going to be just fine. I'll make sure of it. So, if things go wrong, here's the plan. I'll open up with a widespread ice attack, and if there's some that can resist it, I'll immediately use a fire attack to the ice and cause a steam cloud, which should get their attention. After that, we have a brief window to leave before anyone will notice, or at least be able to follow. So, with your quirk, it's peculiar. I don't think you're necessarily well suited for this, but if it comes down to it, I want you to use your quirk to help us escape faster. Don't try and directly engage the enemy. It's not a good idea. No, it's not that I don't trust your restraint. It's that I think that your quirk has some dangerous attributes to it, and I'd prefer that if we're going to use it, we use it in an open area. Last thing we want is for one of us to be injured in the mess or for us to cause unnecessary damage. It's our responsibility as heroes to make sure that we conduct ourselves in a way that gives society hope instead of makes them frightened or makes them fear us, worst of all. I trust you, I do. But I'm still learning, and so are you. We have to make sure that we put that into practice, or else we'll be in deep, deep trouble. I'm trusting that you're ready for this, so let me hear it from you. Alright. Good enough for me. I want you to prioritize escape under any circumstances, and thank you for accompanying me on this mission. I'll need all the help I can get if things go south. So, remember, it's more about safety. We just want to understand what they're planning. We have some idea due to our intelligence agents, but we want to pinpoint where they're striking, understand what their plan in the larger scheme of things is, and frankly, just gather some intel. Alright, we'll be off to the specialist now. This is Maestro. They are one of the most hidden quirk holders in Hero Society, mostly because they never put on the same face twice. I guess it's a trick of the trade, honestly. We don't even know who this fellow is. Though they probably are a registered quirk user, we never expected them to be able to use their quirk this way. So we trade them their anonymity in exchange for their assistance in missions such as this. So I ask that you don't ask too many questions. They are quite the strange character, if I do say so myself. I'm no expert on people, but they have a peculiar sense of justice, I guess you could say. Hello, Maestro. I'm sure you're aware of... Yes, of course. Over here. It's kind of amazing how fast Maestro works. I can't even recognize myself looking in the mirror. I almost look like I could be Bakugo or something. Sorry, that's a bit of a joke. I've butt heads with him in the past. Though we're cordial at least now. As for you, I can barely even place it. You almost look like someone out of like the background of a picture, where you could swear you've seen the face before, but never really placing it as to where or why. In any case, I think you'll be just fine. Let's go. Yeah, let us in. We won't start any trouble, so why don't you just take this little tip? We're looking for some big-time fun. The sooner you open this door, the sooner we can get to the real big fish. Yeah, this here is my partner. You take one of us, or you take neither. But I have a feeling there's a certain someone in there who would be very displeased with you. Maybe even grab you by the throat if you were to have, not let us in. Do we have an understanding, doorman? Good. Get a move on. Hang in there. I think so far, it's been going well. There's not a whole lot of suspicion, and we look nothing like any known hero, so... Alright, keep your voice down. Yeah, so what? You got something to say to me? Yeah, you're a big shot, aren't you? Well, I came here for some information, bartender. Now, you can either tell me where the biggest heist of the century is going down, or I can tell you you aren't getting any of my money. I could probably make you a pretty sweet tip, too, if you sweeten the deal. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I'm pretty sure you don't understand. Yeah. Fine. Just don't waste my time. Got it? Yeah. You understand. Alright. So. Over here. Lay low at this table. The last thing we want is for you to stir up the pot as much as I have. I'll deal with these thugs. Yeah, what's the matter with me whispering and all that? You got a problem with me? Go ahead, show it to my face. I've got a pretty good quirk and I'm not afraid to use it. Alright, fine, we can stop there. How about you go on your merry way? Neither of us need to get hurt. Okay. Just be listening into the conversations. See if you hear anything in regards to the League of Villains. I'm gonna do a bit of a patrol. I'll be right back. Who is it you think you're picking a fight with? Oh, really? Alright, if you want to solve things with violence, let's do this. I see you got a bit of a punch. Is that your quirk? I'll beat you. Just you wait. Serves him right. Wasting my time like that. Ah, that's it. Go back to sitting down. There's nothing to see here. Just an idiot getting floored in a bar. I trust that's not a problem to all of you. Unless you want some. Didn't think so. Yeah, and what's it to you? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but you've got yourself some nerve to walk up to a stranger like that and... Oh, really? I'm listening. What is it? You what? Alright. Spill the beans then. Why don't we discuss this at my table? Yeah, you understand. No, you've got me confused. You want me to display my quirk? Yes, my quirk is fairly destructive, so I can't use it in here. Is that a problem? I hope not. Would hate to burn this entire place down. You seem awfully leery. Must have something big planned. Why don't you spill the beans, sir? I'm sure we could find some kind of way to work this out. Couldn't we? So it's quirk or nothing. Alright, fine. I got a torch. Right here. I can set things on fire as far as the eye can see. And not just the weak kind of fire either. Once this fire starts burning, you can't turn it out unless I say so. Sound good? Sound useful? I sure hope so, because I'm not wasting my time showing you the severity of it. There'd be nothing left of you. No, that's not the other side. What do you mean? You're saying that... Yeah, so what about that? I'm sure there's plenty more goons you can find. Taking down UA like that. You have some guts, I'll give you that. But let's see. You kinda want a suicide mission, don't you? Well, I guess we won't know until we try, right? I'd love to stick around and chat, but I think we have to be going. No, I think you have me mistaken for someone else. And you better not push this, or you'll have yourself a real bad time. Damn it! Go, escape! They know too much. Run. Hold on tight. Well, that wasn't easy, and it didn't go as planned either. But we made it out somehow. Luckily, those villains' quirks aren't too good at catching people, it looks like. But now they know someone infiltrated, so we're only really half successful. Damn it. I appreciate your help in the escape, but next time try not to let your emotions get the best of you. I could see you were visibly shaken when things look like they were going to turn bad. It's important, especially when acting as a villain, to not let that go to the surface. They see that as weakness, and it may have been part of the reason why they... Well, let's forget about that for now. After all, it was my quirk, and how distinct it is, how well known, that made things difficult. Good job today. We'll make sure that we foil their plans. And keep your head up. You've been a good sidekick so far.